deep run to that second place in the end, but Navi have been able to toil away,
nothing
right?
crazy,
They
no
know
raid
if
bosses,
this
but we
map
get
was left open,
4
Heretics were going to walk into it, but this
ghosts on
composition,
defense.
Josh,
Okay, Heretics on defense,
Navi
Navi on attack.
on the jet here. I don't know how I feel, but I guess the proof's in the pudding, right? We get to see it quite clearly.
That's kind of nice already for Navi.
I have no idea what they're going to do with the jet otherwise, but I mean,
camera already spots the Cypher, so they know the Cypher setup's here.
Yeah,
they get the camera
in
that Heretics love to do, the camera over towards the middle that spots feet. And dude, everyone with a jet does this pistol now. Flash over towards the top of the jet dash.
Slipping the net and isolating those 3 players dedicated towards that B site. So, see how Heretics approaches this. And so far, it's just a brawl through towards Market. 1-for-1 trade out, Woods there to find Artist, and all looking pretty comfortable. At least with that first approach here, but Navi holding a fair bit of territory. No spike down just yet. He ends though. Very good position.
Yeah,
here.
Boo with Omen Flash here though.
A little pause in the round as the spike.
Oh my! Chunked him. And another.
That's ridiculous. Not only does it find Sugetsu, but look at the state.
It did so much
11
damage.
HP, and he's going to have to get the timing just right for even a chance at this. Doesn't go fully around the world. Does take down Wall.
Wow, what a round, man. What a shock dart.
Boo's not going to let that happen. Diffuse going to come in, and Heretics, I mean, even the devs are talking about it. They don't lose pistols, apparently, no matter the odds. So, going to start things off well here, but we discussed this before it started when we saw the agents lock in. This is surely going to be a whole lot of middle when you've got a jet coming out, and we already saw it.
It's one of those things where it's like you have basically a month off. You get to decide what you want to do. You get to watch Heretics play like 18 million different matches, and you see exactly how they play. They realize, hey, look, it's like Genji. He's usually around like Spawn, playing the retake. Let's go try to abuse that, get artists in their face, do a market split, and it looked good for a little bit, but Heretics so good.
Yeah, this is more what you see, right? I was talking about when Fnatic did this and they were buying 3 and just 3 rifles with 2 ghosts. This is more what you expect on defense. Just one person having the 1 death.
Neon coming out here. Curious to see how good Heretics become.
We keep it a little bit safer with the Spectre. Double Sheriff because they got the plant. Sorry, triple Sheriff.
Those pistols. We do have a couple of Sheriffs making their debut, coming out. Artist, Angel, and Zipan with that. See if they can do some damage. But on the Heretics side, you should be very much on red alert here. Shouldn't be taking too many risks.
Here.
I wonder if Navi right now is just trying
to use a
every
different
map
version of this camera.
Like, we're so good at this map.
That's pretty cool. Different version of the camera. Normally they use the camera that's here to spot the feet over towards tiles. This time they move it over towards the edge just in case they're trying to find it. So you have to be a lot more committed. I like this. They really like, yeah, look at this guy. Okay, dude, it's actually going to work. That's wild.
You can't argue that Navi have.
He thinks it's going to be a different camera. He thinks it's going to be above here, but they're going to see them walking over towards middle. And then they can swing off it from mid and this was cool, man. Just a small little change up from Heretics, but it's just so nice.
Heretics not letting them get any sort of fun here, and that's all the Sheriff's gone without even a touch of damage achieved. So Xiao and Sugetsu might just have to face the music here. Again, even seeing how well considered Boo's playing, sitting super deep, giving up space here, knowing they pretty much got them pinned in here. As long as Wu doesn't kind of lose his head, no, he should be fine. Boo on the deeper angle, a bit more of a fair fight at least. Well, I say that, Boo sharp as ever, and Xiao feeling like a formality, and they've got a Heretics strong start here, clean in the second with an Andalusia flawless.
Nice little convergence there at middle. Utilizing all the abilities, the Silver Dart, the Neon Stun.
That was a nice little bit of work, right?
And then moving together, that was great. Speaking of supporting artists, though, I do wonder how the new coach shift for Navi
that stun was great as well, right?
Like, was Doombros, was he a problem
Stuns,
necessarily,
yeah,
or was he not the problem, but he just wasn't the solution? What kind of led to that decision? What are we going to see different from this version of Navi
Bonuses
that we
looking
haven't seen
decent,
previous?
and
That is
Zipan,
such a curious thing. I don't think we'll be able to see everything,
at very
but
least
already
is
seeing
1 away
this
from his ult.
composition here, maybe a little telling. It's hard to know because it's not like Angel won't have a strong voice, but back into this bonus round, we've got to focus on what Heretics can achieve. Already Miniboo with success. Takes away Artist, and falls away. That's the tip of the spear blunted, and now the rest of Navi has to work forward
Neon
him.
stuns right now are on
Now,
point.
a little bit of a mid-presence, yeah, from Sugetsu, but I want to see if any of them get threatened on the cross if they need it.
Navi a little bit wild to go for sunset
here.
Destroyed.
I think they seem very aware. Yeah, noting Sugetsu, but still a fantastic shot and follow-up. Sugetsu outdoing his expectations with
he
a
got
third.
a
He had no
third
right
here
to
as
that,
well.
but he just keeps succeeding. Now, Wu didn't get noted on the knife, so he gets a second. Lisa
Dude, look at how stacked this server is.
In a 1v2, Wu's just buying time.
Unbelievable. That was a lovely round to watch, man.
And again, you'd think, watching what Sugetsu just did, that would be enough.
anything you can do, I can do better. And that's a perfect display of that.
What a round,
I do wonder
man.
if that is the limitation of Navi's comp there. They had the knife up the entire time for the KO, but they weren't able to use it to find out where that player was on the site there. Wu is just able to kind of like dodge out a little bit.
It's going to be a good game. Yeah, I've been waiting for this one. I've been waiting for this, to be
Very
honest.
nice work there. Just watching this one back. God, ridiculous.
I think a little bit of a mistake in the scaling there as well, but instant fast play over at B.
Yeah, but stalled out. Stalled out. The paranoia, everything put in. Minibu still even has a stun in hand if he feels like he needs to slow the roll further, but they can't springboard. They've identified probably where Benji is playing, so they can lean a little heavier in towards this A site, but that one way is going to be sticking around. And again, this is an expensive clear just to get to this point. 3 players now on the A site, no lurk this time. I think Benji's cam's going to be keeping track of that regardless, so that's no problem there. And they've even spotted Sugetsu, so they're going to know that everyone's probably around this side. And it's all about patience here. Navi probably going to test that a little bit. Still slowly building in. They don't have masses into this round, but they do have a couple of weapons here and there, so it's not out of the realms of reality. We could see some pressure. It looks like this is the go signal. Boo with a nice little angle to play from, and it's only Sugetsu to draw blood so far. That's Minibu going down. The
Nice
follow-up on
shot,
Rienz is something different, though. That gives them at least a plant.
Angel picks up a gun.
2 versus 3. If they're able to recover some weapons as well, this is a
Yeah,
very
Angel
winnable
picks up a
situation
gun.
here, but
Might take
out
a
of
risk here
abilities
as well.
for Navi. Here comes the retake.
I like that Angel's exploring CT a little bit, though, finding maybe a little bit of
and they
safety
get a
here to try and
smoke.
hold
Does the
this
smoke get
post
down?
on the touch. Xiao going to keep their
Ooh.
attention drawn, and Angel's going to punish Benji. Tap
Wait,
on the spike, but it's going to
did
be
he not just stick
continuing.
this
They
the whole
finally
time?
come up at the halfway point, and Boo's there.
Boo.
Again, he got
Boo's been
threatening,
solid
but
already.
Boo is just the full
There's
stop
2
to all their
1v1s at the moment,
sentences. He's
really,
not
they
letting
came down
anything
to for
slip.
him.
That was a
Ran all 4
very
with the
wide
prime.
swing
Thank you so much,
towards
man.
the
Appreciate
end
the 4 months.
there. And
Thank you,
I think the
thank
second
you.
part of the wide swing is supposed to be that you shoot back, and I was waiting for that to happen. But yeah, I mean, that round got a little dangerous.
Absolutely.
I think one of the things Navi was kind of sad about, though, was that as soon as they get KO ulti up on Zypen, they have to do an eco round. And right there, you're like, okay, well, we get the Guardian, we can get a few Sheriffs,
pumped
but
up,
if they
it's
were
sick.
able to fully invest either like a Stinger round and go at Benji, or even like save it for this round, do a rifle round and save it for Benji. But it looks like Team Heretics is trying to play like one step ahead. Oh, you're going to go for Benji? We're playing 4 people on B with him.
Okay, change
Absolutely
of
on the money.
the setup
Keep
for
your eyes on
Heretics.
that.
Trap play over
No
towards
contact,
B.
no
And we've got
confirmation of
info
attendance
trip.
off the back of the knife. And look at what Heretics
So
are
second
doing.
buy round
Already
really for Navi.
pressuring. Minibu's going walkabouts.
They got 2 huge
Joined by
ults.
Benji. Now, looking like the priority again for Navi is going to be this A side. Boo's going to relinquish.
It's been nice
that
from
control.
Heretics
He's gonna
though.
sit
Lose
pretty safe in
early
CT.
A
They'll have a race
in
to the map to
reaction.
be
Take
taken
B
over.
with the knife that
There's
went
the ult.
close.
So again, having to respect this. Hunter's Fury on top, looking to focus out towards CT. Almost caught a tag there, but didn't quite get it. But it does
Yeah,
secure
fully gets out
at
of
least
there,
across
though.
towards the site.
Dude, Boo's so
Space
chill right
created
now.
off the back of that ult, but the space was already there.
Spike planted.
Tricky, but that's a great shot from Rienz. Starting things off well. Xiao now gonna obviously bow down. We look for that follow-up. Where's the next step in this? Angel denying Minibu, no trade. Ult popped off the back, paranoia going in, and the flashes are working out, but they still need to
Yeah,
capitalize
I mean,
on the
look at the
space that they've
timing
been
of it all.
garnering.
The
Zipan's
Omen
still on the
flash
site,
into the
gets taken
recon.
down completely
It's
unaware,
just so
completely
perfect, man.
overwhelmed.
They're
And
just
Artist the last
insane
man
on
alive
this
with
map.
a mountain to climb. He's taken a couple of steps, but it ain't gonna go the distance. Heretics again, staying alive, Diffuse is there,
Everything
very
was perfect
controlled
here.
on the
No,
way
I mean,
back
honestly,
through.
I know Boo didn't actually do too much in terms of kills here, but I think he played this great.
What makes them so strong, and it is the CT.
Weber?
their
Yeah,
defense
Weber's back.
sides. It is when they get to do these gamble stacks, fake like they're in a certain position. And I thought
Look at the
Navi
timing
had a
of it.
really
It's
good
Omen
read in the
flash,
situation.
KO
Hey,
flash,
we're gonna wait just
recon,
a little
all at
bit.
the same
We're gonna
time.
let these guys get in an aggressive position. There's going to be one person here. We're going to just send it on them. But Team Heretics with the retakes are so strong. And we're able to see that time and time again. They had, you know, all of B main. They have Benji move all the way up into aggressive position. They do the over-rotation through spawn. Rienz is able to get the first pick with the op. All of his teammates go in through the left as he drones through the right. And it's just... it looks so easy. It is so difficult to pull off, but they make it look like it's just like a walk in the
Am I
park.
surprised with the lack of Clove outside of China? No, not really, especially with the rank race. It's only going to get
but as you said,
nerfed
they
and
make it
nerfed.
look like it's so simplistic to do, but they are so refined
It just
at
dominates ranked
and
at the
they've already
moment, so
shattered
you
what
know it's
Navi's
kind of
probably
just a
come in
ranked
with.
only
You know,
agent, really.
conceptually, if you're walking into a map like this, you've had prep time, you don't want to be staring at a 0-5 scoreline. Let's kind of tell it how it is. New coach coming in, running a new composition, trying to play in someone like maybe Artist a little harder into it. And again, Heretics just seem to have all the answers. Unfazed by it so far, well prepared.
BBL coach from last year, yeah.
I'm a little worried that this is going to continue. Again, this isn't the round we're going to see probably that stand happen. This is already looking like it's
again, Icebox.
But again, we could probably get the Blade Storm on board.
Maybe
that
this
could
map
be something at least to maybe
could be okay,
help out Navi with
majority
a
of the
couple
time,
but neither
Omen's just gonna outshadow a little bit.
Really, if you're an RV fan.
It's a little bit deceiving
because Clove will probably get nerfed. Clove will probably get nerfed again.
Navi so far.
The ranked win rate's too high.
Round 2, if you want to
okay, Heretics after the timeout, just heavy focus over towards A. Navi with their timeout do eco, so probably a lot of talk for the next round. And trying to plan ahead for it. Does he throw over the Stinger? Now he's got knives. Artist, throw over the Stinger, bro, surely.
Come the Blade Storm on Artist. Let's see if he's able to make an impact here.
I wonder if Angel's noted any deeper presence from Heretics, right? We can already say they've kind of pushed out towards A a touch.
Damn, he wants that backup gun.
A step or just further invested utility with his 3-play stack. Going to be
this small change up of the camera is just great.
Re-smoke towards tiles. Shadows. Navi looking like they want to head towards market. Brienne's just shouldering it so far. Artist waiting. What's going to be the go signal here? A 3-2 split. Knife back on, Benji noted, time to go, and it's already Artist to get contact, but he doesn't draw blood, not the way he wanted, and it's just not going the way he wants. He does get the kill, but it gets
has a backup Stinger and he gets the classic out.
The problem is the spike's been lost, and Wook's not letting them get any freedom on the site. Artist, yeah, you can go all the way around Pillar all you want, it doesn't matter. It's on Sugetsu, who needs nothing short of a miracle, but that's a good start. 25 seconds though, how are you going to get past 3? Show me a little something here. I'm down to be on your side.
Yeah, but I mean, how are you ever meant to kill any more than one during that?
Very well equipped to handle with what Navi
It was a nice attempt on the eco, but yeah, let's see what they got for the Byron.
Crazy from Team Heretics in terms of what we're expecting to see from them. It's pretty much, they're doing the standard stuff. We've seen it all throughout, pretty much all of stage 1 even, where Navi, there's not so much that you have to, be surprised about when you see their setups with the Sova, with the Cypher towards B,
look at this
KO
guy's
shifting
aim,
over into spawn early on. Like, all of this is pretty normal. What we need to see from Navi right now is them actually being able to connect shots, and it sounds really like boiled down as like an analysis, but realistically,
dude's just used to the big events.
Jet knives like that, you know what I mean?
Careful here. You can see Heretics. I don't say this is just confidence. We saw them doing this quite early in the game, but they're starting to explore the map, right? It's okay. You want to take middle? Cool. We'll take at least one of the extremities. We'll kind of counterbalance it that way. Now Navi is speeding this up though. This is a much faster approach to testing in middle. But again, no reward for it just yet.
I mean, considering Team Heretics gives up middle most of the rounds anyways, it's surprising that Navi hasn't explored either deeper up through top of middle towards CT spawn, and it's all this like slow play towards market. They know that that's what's going to be defended, but here we're seeing a little bit of a change. It is going to be towards A that they're deciding to move this towards after a little bit of mid pressure.
This is interesting. First time we get to see this tested, this more active hold, and the paranoia goes a mile wide. Stall coming out as well from Boo with his paranoia.
Oh man, it looks painful at the moment, bro. I'm not even sure they're going to be able to get around.
Leaning heavier towards
hasn't been too convincing. What's it been? 2 1v1s. What's been the closest?
Comfortably by Heretics.
Now Heretics have like money and
ults.
Back
up. That's not going to be going away. So what's the plan, Navi? A high flash and
they're going to try force through the one-way.
Straight through it, but the stun's going to be there. Artist just kind of sent into the blender. There's no way through that.
Guys, what is
They
this?
had to give it a go, but that's all you're going to get. Showley's going to make a step closer to try and get up on the box, but it's just a challenge. And they're just being met by sheer resistance, Josh. There's no access. It's 13 seconds. They've run out of time, and they've run out of options. Yeah, the TP's there, but they ain't even considering it, apparently.
I think once they get the clock out to 30 seconds, so many people.
He's hunting! He's going after them. Sugetsu with a swift slap to the face, but still, this is clean work from Heretics, and they're just proving why they were the team to go to Shanghai. Navi not looking up to the challenge here.
I think once the clock hit 30 seconds, Navi felt like, oh, okay, we have to go A. Yeah, the one-way smoke's up, but like, we just got to be able to break through this. I think the option was there with the mid-pressure that they've done early on, and how Team Heretics kind of like does these gamble rotations and heavily just like over-rotates and goes
7-0, 4 ults.
Retakes.
The ults you have on attack aren't great.
Done an audible through mid-courtyard, through the market into B, and they also
rounds
have
haven't
the
looked
ultimate up that they could have
that
used
convincing
that
at all,
or to just like
Navi.
speed that process up, and they choose not to do it, which signals like maybe there's something deeper going on here.
But I like this. This looks
Okay, they
very
go for a similar strat to their pistol.
The additional layer of pressure towards CT puts a problem towards the hands, but Woot's there. Rienz is there.
Gee, they play off each other so well, Heretics.
Access to these
Bro,
sites.
I'm not sure Navi are
They
getting
know
around,
what
man.
Navi
Look
want to
at
do, and they're
this.
so perfectly placed for it. Sugetsu's position was revealed very early on, and I mean, again, the guy can do damage, but look at the minimap. Look at what's coming his way. There's no way out. He's got players left, right, and center, and a bit of aim training. Sure, God, that actually did look quite close, but a minute to play with. You got to do something here, Sugetsu. Show me what you got.
Well, he does have his hat to throw at them, get the information, and he is the only one that's really consistently shooting back for the side of Navi right now.
I mean,
Navi close to a round on A previously, but it just came down to Woot just getting a 3K on the site. Sugetsu here.
It's like pulling teeth, isn't it? It's just so difficult. Now, he's a little further ahead of the smoke, gets to dip back in. Double face, double swing.
The Heretics aren't even giving
really
him a chance with
this
it.
This is actually a joy to watch, you know.
It is, yeah. They're playing so
It's very well
well.
handled. I liked what Navi tried there, is something that you were wanting, that they explore a little further towards top middle, get that pressure going. But you saw how well Heretics seemed to respond to that. The fact that Woot found Ardis, the second they wanted to crunch towards market, pressure gone.
We're seeing this rotation from Woot every round, basically. Hey, I'm going to help you guys set up on A with a knife or a flash. I'm going to start rotating over towards B and just reinforce that whole top middle area so that they can't get behind our lines with the jet.
Heretics is a monster. Bro, their sunset's just been unbelievable. I'm so surprised that Navi let this through.
So they have to do something a little bit different.
And then you would think if they let it through, they should have pretty good anti. But Heretics have done just like small little changes. The smallest of small changes, and it just feels like it's completely wrecked them.
So trying to clear some of Benji's util from market. You see that means that Woot's then a little bit more tucked towards that B side, earlier contact there, but I kind of like this, kind of feigning that interest towards market. There is still being, oh, God, Boo. That's beautiful, and Mini Boo's waiting.
This sunset becomes even better. It becomes a little bit different. Like, they can't use the stun as much to go over towards A. They would have to use a slide and a flash. Like, it becomes a little bit different. But yeah, it is a buff.
It's not going to be the end of the world, but the problem is the scoreline. At some
Heretics like using the stun for default, but all they have to do is just change up for a
and it feels like they haven't
slides,
got that
basically.
close to a round yet.
I don't even think they've had an opening kill yet.
Dude, they must have had a first kill.
Ardis putting his life on the line, hoping for a follow-up. And Benji has slipped through, and he's got two for himself. Angel on the trade, but the back of the site is waiting as Woot. Flash there, going to force Angel to at least relinquish some control. That was a bit far. Woot hoping for the best, and Angel through this round. Yeah, that is tricky. And don't Heretics just know that?
Yes, they do.
15 seconds.
They can leave it there and just go walkabouts. They can sit there and play for the fact that he has to plant.
He has to go B. He has to plant, and they're going to have the line on him.
Yeah. Boo getting ready. Paranoia's there. Away we go. Doesn't see him, so by process of elimination, they know where he is. Nice try, not good enough. Boo. Comfy again. Navi, we're going to see something. I want to see some.
Do I think Jets get a lot of value on Sunset? Nah, I kind of really don't like the Jet
the way that they're playing
on Sunset.
Looks like
there's some cool plays again, some cool plays, but on defense it just feels pretty one-dimensional.
They've lost the duel. Not only have they lost the duel though, it's been like an untradeable duel that's not been set up by a flash, a dart, anything that kind of like takes someone off the angle. It's just a straight up duel where Team Heretics is able to sit there on like
Doom Bros. Oh man, Doom Bros must be laughing.
One taps. Okay, now who's next? No one. Okay, cool. Like we keep that 5-on-4 advantage. Well
they kick your coach, losing two single elims, and the first game they're 0-9 down. Bro, Doom Bros is laughing to himself. He's laughing, man.
So again, Operator might be being toyed with. We'll see it once we get back into game. Probably the best solution here. Because so far it has been a clean run. Heretics looking, I mean,
you just know Doom Bros is sitting there as well, thinking, man, I would have banned Sunset. I would have banned Sunset. That's all he has to say. Any interview, just I would have banned Sunset.
Very well positioned, very early to it too.
All he's gonna say.
On the A side when they've had that pressure coming their way, or on, as we noted earlier, B as well. Just beautifully done. as soon as they tried to get that top mid sort of presence, he
Can
was
I get him
there.
on a call just so he can say that he would have banned Sunset?
Maybe the solution. Josh,
he's still contracted by Navi,
right?
and I think it's better if he.
Well, the other thing is, like,
it's better if he doesn't say anything.
Play this as like an Ascent comp and try to boil it down to be Ascent. I don't know if that's their goal or not. Then why not do a little bit more with middle? Like, you can still do fakes. We haven't seen any fakes yet from Navi. It's all been these grouped hits.
He'll tweet it. No, he went.
But here's a fast. Oh man.
Okay, I like that they relax though and get out of here. Okay, got an extra one.
Brutality shown that, hey, you take that timeout, you're gonna forget we might go aggressive. That's crazy because we got ults and we're just gonna run at you. And you haven't been tested like this. Yeah, we've been taking a little bit of that A presence, but now we're gonna double down. And it works.
This camera
out. So
has
once again,
annihilated them as well.
They fall away and Navi left to rot a little.
They even tried to shock it last round, didn't shock it. The shock didn't hit, and then they still had full mid control. Oh my goodness, everything's wrong. They put the Sova all into a 3v5 when two of them are at 70 HP.
Wishing he was
to
get to in that position almost, but he's gonna have to dig deeper if he wants this, because again, Heretics, I don't think they've heard the operator, but they seem very aware of the possibility, and look how prepared they are for that mid presence. Another double check, clearing, no one's there. Looking back towards B, quick call towards Benji, knowing
well,
that
they found the camera that's been annihilating them every round.
This top mid pressure with
and there's two people dead to watch that as well, so surely
they need to win out on B as well. There's a lot.
They're going to have some kind of plan around it.
And he just can't be proactive to it. Benji's gone down, so a chance here for Navi. A plant at the very
least. Dude, look at the HPs though.
Heretics are backside and the plant's been denied already. Xiao's now in trouble.
Oh,
it's gone from bad to worse. Heretics didn't look phased, Josh. They didn't look phased.
Yeah, once that timeout comes, it's a great call from the whoever made it, whether it's Boo, the IGL, or the coaches.
I love that he doesn't overheat here. The fact that he doesn't keep going here, that's an incredible sign of a player. At 9-0 up,
the plan from Navi was go really
and there's
slow
a Sova still going. That's insane.
Like, you're gonna get in their faces. The Hunter's Fury to follow up with a, sending it in from Mini Boo. Once that new patch comes out, man, it's not even gonna be fun. God save us all. God save us all. I can't handle it. I really can't. Okay, we're back into this Artist Hero rifle.
Oh my god, he ate to flash.
You have to live up to that title of a hero here. That's the
Hold
stuff
up, they got a first kill.
Trade and then nothing else back. Again, Woot gets to kind of readjust position, playing towards the side. He's always here. He's omnipresent on these approaches. The paranoia just gonna maybe
raid boss back aside though.
Too early. Information gonna be found, yes. Still, what are you gonna do with it? You're still stalled out here.
Gets his knife in 10 seconds.
I don't understand. You use the hat, you get all the information confirmed, but you use the drone, but you don't even go in with it. There's something going on with Navi.
Yes, man. Steel's getting involved.
Right now. They need to figure out
He's
a way
had enough.
to just do something.
Yeah,
he's had enough,
now.
bro.
Maybe this pause has been enough that's drawn away one of the players.
He started flaming him.
Back towards B, leaving 2 here. They maybe don't expect this pressure coming in from elbow. Maybe, I don't know.
Just do
so that dart should confirm there's at least 2 players here, because I don't think he got noted on the knife, so they should be aware of what's coming their way. Rienz is coming over, Benji's on the way, but the plant's going to come in, so Navi, at the very least, get a plant. Going to be saving the ult for the post plant as well, going to make things a little bit more difficult. Rien's not going to be able to use that utility. Or Boo.
They got a good amount of space right now.
Just give the Vandal to Sugetsu here.
You'd think so, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got light armor and everything. Yeah, okay, that's a little strange, but Zipan not going to be clean on that first shot. Gets information, but at this point you need to draw blood here. Hold them back. Rien's going to be challenging already and overwhelmed. Zipan's fallen. Things getting a little dangerous. What is... Okay.
Well, that's a start.
That's not bad.
Oh, wait, it's actually so doable.
So that is actually pretty important, but there's only so much you can do.
Everyone being one shot, it actually had some
legs.
legs.
Tear of a game.
Bro, Woot killed.
Defuse is going to be fine.
2 extra there.
Sounds close, but it's not. There's...
It kills you on 21.
Navi felt like they were so close then, Josh. It felt
Very
like they
got
almost
21
got
to
something,
what?
but it felt disjointed.
Yes, 21 to 5.
They were a bit wrong. It didn't. I don't know what's going on here.
Like we saw like 3 instances in just this one round of them kind of being like sold out,
dude, still so angry.
Yeah.
We see the hack go off, the confirmed info, the drone, no follow up. Then they move into the next section. They are able to get the spike planted and stuff.
Oh my god, bro!
He is 21-5.5.
Yeah.
God damn. Like, he's actually nuts.
I don't know what's going on.
I mean, this is a, it's one of those games where it's almost hard to cast in a way, because you're waiting for Navi to kind of catch up to things and do what you expect, because Navi are a good team. They were that almost third team you thought may have been able to make it to Shanghai, you know, one of those performances. And maybe it's this map. Maybe this map isn't there, but
we can hope.
Yeah.
It's like the meme of like the stick poking the thing and do something. It's Navi, do something.
Yeah, you're kind of right. And again, I like how Navi play. When Navi look good, they look great. And there's something to be enjoyed about when they're playing their best. They're a beautiful team to watch, but this isn't it. I think all of us can say that quite comfortably. But again, coming into this, not many excuses here for their first real direct challenge towards a B site. And Boo, freebie, finds Zipan straight through the smoke. Benji might get tested here and actually gets away with murder. Doesn't get checked on, gets slipped back, takes a second glance and even takes Angel with him. And one by one, Navi are coming through and they're being eviscerated. What can Sugetsu and Xiao do? Xiao does have the TP and it's time to go, but look who's on the way. The monster himself. The man who has been absolutely stuff of nightmares. Woo, 21-5.
Sugetsu, dude, he's going to hit the trip and they're going to speed up.
Sugetsu going to have to drift over and try and keep some value here.
Oh, they don't even speed up. They just keep this guy here.
In a situation like this, Woot walking out is kind of weird, but because he is 21-5, he's just walking straight out, taking that 1v1, realizes he's off sight. There goes Rien's, though. Winnable situation for Navi. Yeah, that's really putting their first round on the board.
Yeah, but it's Woot. Until I hear that spike ticking a little faster, I don't believe it, but Sugetsu is going to secure them. One. 11's all they get. He's giving it. I love it.
That's sick.
Like, there is one part of me that just loves the fact that Heretics
dude,
are
EMEA production, man.
A little bit, you know, get a personality to it. You know what I mean? They're up, they're giving it. It's good fun to see. I mean, you're sat on 22-6. Like, why not? But yeah, this is the first time we've seen it. And I mean, I don't know if we could chalk that up to a difference in approach. I mean, it was around where Sugetsu got them around.
Yeah. And I wonder, like, did Heretics level up in Shanghai? Is this like a new version of them where they've just like permanently raised their floor?
I mean, they've always been unreal on this map, but they do maybe look a little bit better.
We need to see the rest of the map pool. All right, the rest of this game. Once we start with, when Bind comes out,
like,
I better see
Woot doing this on a KO is so scary.
Hey,
what if they're running this comp on Bind?
Don't start with me. I can't handle it. I've been away a little while. All right, I've been in the Sliggy rehab center, just chilling out in chat.
I've been away.
Yeah, true.
Chilling out with chat.
Things going on. I've just been, left all on my own. It's terrible.
So that's dangerous.
Yeah, honestly. Brain rot is at an all-time high.
Wow, dude,
this could be over before it starts, however. Let's have a little look at the pistol. Navi, gonna need to start things off with a bang, and that is perfect. 2 quick kills. And Heretics willing to take a bit of a fight here.
What
Benji
the
only
hell?
gonna get 1, leaving down to Rienz and Woot against 4. This is a long road back. Very long. Don't know.
There's still chances for Navi to give this
up. That was so unnecessary.
Huge opportunity. Not only did they get a first kill this round, they got a follow up, they got a trade, they peek together. Ooh. If this is Navi waking up, finally, this might be a game. But I mean, 11-2, it's such a tall order for them. The best case scenario is that they're going to be warmed up for that buying type of thing. If they're able to take this to OT or end up winning 13-11 somehow, honestly, props to them.
Yeah. And again, kind of coming back to your point, if we're, maybe the Navi perspective, we need to see the rest of the map. Well, Bind at least on the horizon, and how good they look on this side.
What is this Bind?
But for Heretics, I think there is some real validity in what you said of them getting maybe some further confidence in capability after the back of Shanghai.
I was think I kind of like this
You walk away second place, you lose out to Genji.
I just think the Marshal's just unbelievable.
Fair enough. No one's going to discredit you there. It's a big confidence boost. But back into this.
Did they miss their smoke?
Away from that. Do see players in the right place. That's
or is it on purpose like this?
At least 2 spotted there, and a 3rd. So yeah, perfect work. That's going to be a lot of...
It has to be on purpose. There's no way they miss their attack smoke.
Heretics, they don't particularly have to rush much, as they do have 11 rounds to their name.
Setting up for the long game is all you need to do if you're Team Heretics.
Angel's going to be isolated. Christ! Boo's absolutely banged him out. Angel's gone down. That's luckily not a rifle he picked up. I think he only had the ghost. So again, not the biggest harm, but off the back of 1 flash and a smoke, they've got themselves at least a pick and potentially a plant. Xiao's taking away Benji. Let's look at what this poke plant can do. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, please! How is this getting even close? Still a
Woot's in
Sheriff with
such
Boo,
a
goes
OP
with Woot, and
pose.
just the classic with Mini Boo. And we've got rifles, we've got a
Oh, love
Guardian, we've
that
got all
though.
we need.
Love that from
It's gonna
Artis.
get checked
Whoa.
here. Oh my god.
I hate
oh
that
my
from
god,
Artis.
Oh my good
I
god.
thought he would have
Okay,
come up on the
1v1 Boo,
minimap.
25 HP, a smoke to play with. Sugetsu on the ankle!
Oh, no!
Ah, it's all but done. It's all but done. Wrap it up.
Oh, wrecked them.
Get out of here.
They've
Can I just
wrecked
point out that
them.
Navi,
No, don't.
they do this, they have this buy, which is really good on round 2s normally, where they go 3 big guns and then 2 people
What do they
keep
have?
pistols.
A
so that they can
ghost
budget their
and a
economy for the
sheriff.
rest of the half. They have a really good
That's
bonus
it.
round on round 3. But when you're down 11-2, you can't afford to do that. You have a ghost going down early, untradeable. You have a marshal in the, on Artis.
They
so
are
you're
riding the
like,
wave, man.
You're
10.
on 2 big guns.
Yeah.
So when Team Heretics does this 2 sheriff buy, they're able to basically equalize it so easily.
Well. 12 rounds. Hopefully, we have how many chances already written on the screen. As it's a long old way back.
That's a lot of chances, dude.
Because in case Heretics needed more confidence after that first half, turning that second round, yeah, brilliant. Good stuff. Already looking to just kind of show presence towards middle, but still holding somewhat of a default, so still having Benji over towards that B push, and on the other side, of course, Boo. Xiao getting a little interested now, of course, because of that buy in the second. They do at least get the 2 big boy rifles, a Guardian and 2 Sheriffs, so there's still a bit of fight to this round. Kind of systematically playing these players up middle. We do still have Mini Boo here. Just again, you're not going to get the freest route he'd want.
God, this is such a nightmare for them, man.
And they're going to try and back towards that B side. 40 seconds now.
I do wish Angel would give the good weapons to his teammates more often. This is an old debate from a different game.
30 seconds
Heard of that
left.
one, I think. But I could imagine there's some abilities here to it, but for now, let's see how this goes. Already pressure towards the side. 20 seconds, they got to stick the landing. Mini Boo and Woot just massacring them, and already Benji Fish is there. 2v2 now. 15 seconds. Down to just Xiao, and it looks like it's all but over.
Oh my god,
Blanc
man.
gonna come
They
in.
13
Xiao
chewed them.
only with that Sheriff. Full kit to play with, though. He does have the util. Paranoia, the 2 smokes, could be vital. Maybe a rifle, close enough to hand. I'm wondering where
How many first kills did Navi get then?
Yeah, sitting deep towards main. Doesn't have smokes.
How many?
Smoke the spike.
Wonder when that dart's going to come
4
off
maybe?
cooldown for re-ends.
Yeah, but again, it's just against the wall here. Someone's got a
Ping.
2? Can't be as low
There
as
we
2.
go. Okay, that's halfway. Not bad for Xiao. Time's gonna start running down. You can see that paranoia in his head as well, wondering about if there's a wrap coming in or if someone's on the other side, but he's gonna go for this one. He's
He
desperately
got it.
gonna go for it. Perfectly
Right.
done by Xiao. Cool under pressure with the Red Bull clutch. Getting Navi out of a very, at least quick, first map and extending play a little further.
That was very interesting. You would expect that,
That was
there'd be
very
more like
interesting.
ping spamming
pressure.
happening on the spike.
Yeah, I thought one would have
Maybe they
pushed,
were
but
waiting a little bit too long for that dart to come off cooldown so that they could use that, but it was already halved by that time.
dude,
Oh,
Steel
very
is cracking me up
interesting.
today,
It looked
man.
like Team Heretics was just like, oh, we already won. Let's just be like kind
the ball.
of celebrating already.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Drop the ball a little in that round.
Okay, gives them a little bit of a
An issue,
chance.
but again, right back to
Mini
business.
Boo.
Mini Boo. What?
No
What?
way.
Just right
I was
with
gonna
guns.
say,
I mean, a nice
imagine
try,
he got
but
that
Xiao,
kill.
all too prepared for that. So many players towards top middle, ready
Yeah,
to
they
greet
gave
that.
Mini Boo a bit of freedom here on this one.
Heretics starting to take.
You have the man advantage, Angel.
Right here.
Well, add that to another first kill.
He has 45 health. You see
but
that he wants it,
He
but
wants to go
but you
in
don't
there.
need it.
But it's Angel. He does what he wants. It's already a 4v4. Plan has come in. He's ahead of this. Gonna pop the ult, and he's done it well. This is capitulating now, isn't it, really?
Well.
4v2, Xiao and Sugetsu. Gonna need some more from them.
Man,
Sugetsu
poor
got the
Artis,
roll
man.
around, but I think it was a
Artis has
4K.
been-
Xiao obviously with the defuse,
Artis
but
has been annihilated
how much more
in
is
this
in the
game.
tank? It's a 1v4. It's done.
Oh.
We're gonna wrap it up. Put a bow on it. 13-3. That was a quick game, Josh.
That was absolutely brutal.
We're really interested to see